Hey guys, in today's video, I just wanted to quickly show you a pretty cool tool that some of you might know about, some of you might not, on Google Analytics that can basically give you a lot of great insights into what audiences you should be targeting on Google. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. So you've got to make sure you've got a good Google Analytics container, obviously, like this. And then the two things you want to do first when setting it up, so you want to make sure you go to admin and property settings, and then you want to scroll down to the bottom and make sure this is set to on, which allows you to track people's interests in Google Analytics, which is the enable users metric in reporting. As long as that's turned on, you can start to, and this one as well, I think both you need on. This one as well, enable demographics and interest reports. I think this is the important one to have on, because you basically want to make sure you're collecting that data so you can see it. Okay, so once you've done that, you can then, you want to go to goals, and then you want to set up your goals. So it'd be a lead, or something like that. We have a lot in here we don't use, but yeah, you want to set up your goals. So once you've done that, and you're starting to get in a lot of data, then you can go to audience, interests, and then you've got these two options: affinity categories and in-market segments. Obviously, this is your affinity audiences, this is your in-market audiences. Just quickly go to affinity categories. You want to get a really big date range up. As long as it's been getting the data, then that should be fine. You want to select the conversion that you want to check for. As far as this is the schedule page view, and then it will show you how many goals has come from each affinity audience, which obviously is pretty good when you're trying to find an audience to target. That's going to yield good results. So I tend to use a combination of the conversion rate and the amount of completions. So how much the conversion rate is crazy. Like that. So you can see, I think it's about 1,000 out of 4,000 people in lifestyles and hobbies, pet lovers. So obviously I try and target that one. It's just you're trying to look for a good balance in a good conversion rate and a very high number of goal completions. And same again in market. You can check in here. So something to bear in mind is that a conversion, it might actually end up in a few different audiences. So that's why it looks like there's loads. So these ones here I possibly wouldn't target yet, purely because it's such a low level of conversion. So I'd probably scroll down. I'll be maybe looking at this one. So it's got quite a good amount of conversions for a good conversion rate. So basically, yeah, it's a great tool to use to be able to find yourself some good audiences in Google. And it's very simple to use. As I said, you've just got to make sure you've checked that box in your admin section, in your property settings, and that you've created your goals, which are based off of URL. Things I'm going to show you quickly. So I'm just going to here, edit. So the custom, and then on this bit you just want to name it, and you want to select destination. And on this one, you want a regular expression schedule, which will track the page, and then you can even verify this goal to make sure that it's working. Is press save, goal setup. So yeah, I'd get that set up ASAP, and then you can start really hitting it hard on the audience targeting in Google. Okay, cheers guys.